Hey everyone! Welcome back to Dark Facts 2.0. Psychology reveals women who want sex will drop these signals in the first 5 minutes. Attraction doesn't need candlelight or a romantic setup. It can hit in a grocery aisle, at a party, or even while standing in line for coffee. When it does, the body often reveals it long before the words catch up. Psychology shows there are subtle signals a woman might drop in the first 5 minutes, if her mind has already wandered towards something sexual. They're quick, easy to miss, and far from the overused gestures you've heard 100 times. In today's discussion, we're breaking down 6 psychological tells that suggest a woman's mind has already jumped to the bedroom. These signals can be caught in seconds if you know where to look and how to read them. This is not the usual quick glance followed by a smile. When desire kicks in, a woman's gaze often drops deliberately, almost as though gravity has pulled it down. It might fall toward your mouth, your neck, or even your chest, lingering just a beat too long before it returns to your eyes. This isn't shyness or nervousness. It's a primal scanning behavior linked to sexual appraisal. Her eyes move slower because her brain is already imagining the sensation of touch in those areas. It's not just about seeing you, may notice the subtle shift as her brain begins to picture and analyze the texture, the warmth, or the feel of contact in those specific places. This happens in milliseconds, and by the time she looks back at your eyes, she's already considering the possibility of a deeper connection. When you catch this, you're not imagining things, it's her mind testing the frame of a potential fantasy. These moments are fleeting, yet they carry the weight of attraction that her words haven't caught up to yet. If a woman is neutral or uninterested in you, her body tends to maintain a socially comfortable distance and temperature. But when attraction stirs, her body's responses can be quite telling. She might suddenly open up to release heat, loosening her shoulders, unbuttoning a jacket, or adjusting her clothing. On the flip side, she might subtly close in, pulling herself in tighter as though trying to contain the moment. This is not about comfort, it's her body trying to regulate an arousal spike. These micro-adjustments, a quick lean back, a shift of her hips in her seat, or even a subtle repositioning of her hands, are her body's way of playing with the thermostat, deciding whether to fully invite the spark in. It's important to note that these adjustments often happen subconsciously. The key mistake many men make is feeling that charge in the air, but losing focus or letting their energy dip, letting the moments slip away. That's why having the right mindset, being aware of these shifts, and maintaining composure is crucial to keeping that energy alive when physical attraction intensifies. The language a woman uses tends to shift from abstract to more simple. You might hear her say, "That felt warm," or "That tasted amazing," instead of the usual, "That was fun," or "That was great." Even if the topic doesn't seem sexual at all, her sensory language signals that her brain is already heightened and is weaving in touch, taste, and smell into the conversation like background music. These words may seem harmless, but they're actually triggering neural pathways in both her brain and yours that are associated with physical intimacy. Sensory language engages your senses, creating a subtle but powerful connection between the two of you. She's not just describing an experience, she's priming your brain to enter her world, where touch, taste, and sensory inputs start to weave into the attraction itself. At this point, you're not just hearing words, you're also feeling the pull of her presence in a more physical, intimate way. If you pick up on this, it can deepen the connection and bring the two of you closer in a subtle, powerful way. Sexual attraction often comes with a touch of possessiveness, which can manifest in tiny, almost invisible behaviors that mark the moment as hers. These territorial moves might include her shifting an object between you, like a drink or a bag, positioning it in a way that feels like a shared space. She might angle her chair so that someone else can't easily join the conversation, subtly cutting off anyone from approaching the both of you. These small but significant gestures are markers of her subconscious desire to stake a claim, creating a sense of exclusivity and intimacy. It's her limbic system at work, clearing the space for you and her, even if she doesn't consciously realize that's what she's doing. These territorial behaviors are natural, and if you're tuned in, you'll notice how they evolve as the attraction intensifies. Recognizing these signals early can provide insight into how comfortable and connected she's feeling in the moment. It's a sign that the interaction has moved beyond just casual conversation. Early conversations usually follow a predictable, literal path, with words that are clear and easy to interpret. But when a woman is sexually interested, she might drop a line that carries a double meaning. It could be a seemingly innocent comment with an underlying edge, like "I could be trouble," or "I definitely need to release this stress after today." or even something along the lines of, "I'm not always good with rules." These are playful, ambiguous statements that might be read either as innocent or with a more heated, suggestive undertone. The key here is that she's not spelling it out directly. Instead, she's throwing out a hint, a key for you to pick up, to see if you can decode the subtext and handle it appropriately. It's an intimacy test, an unspoken question that asks, do you get it? And can you navigate this moment of tension? The ability to recognize these signals and respond with a bit of humor, confidence, or even a flirtatious comment can lead to greater connection and invite a shift in the dynamic of the tone or action. This isn't about an awkward pause or uncomfortable silence. Instead, it's that brief, charged moment after you've finished speaking when she doesn't rush to fill the air with words. She just stays with you in the moment, her gaze holding yours, the silence lingering. This is known as an invitation gap, a psychological pause that creates space for connection to deepen. It's a moment where the physical and emotional tension between the two of you is palpable, yet unspoken. The power of this silence is subtle but profound. It makes room for intimacy to blossom, for eye contact to intensify, and for the energy between you both to grow stronger. Even though nothing may be said during this silence, the charge it carries can be just as electrifying as any spoken words. It's an invitation to see if the connection can transcend the verbal exchange and move into something more physical or emotionally intimate. Be recognizing these 6 subtle psychological signals. You can better understand when a woman's mind is starting to explore the possibility of intimacy. These signs are often fleeting and easy to overlook, but when you know what to look for, you can catch them in time and respond accordingly, creating a deeper connection that goes beyond words. Whether it's a subtle shift in body language, a sensory word choice, or the silence that lingers between you, these moments are all signs that attraction is at play if you're tuned into them. The key is to stay present, keep your energy sharp, and not let those charged moments slip away unnoticed. 7. She uses touch to establish connection when attraction escalates. A woman will often begin to use light, non-threatening touch to create intimacy. This could be a casual brush of your arm, a tap on the shoulder, or a hand on your forearm during a conversation. These touches aren't accidental, they're deliberate, subtle attempts to build physical closeness. The key here is the intention behind the touch. It's not necessarily about initiating sex, but about testing boundaries and gauging your reaction. If you respond positively, you signal to her that you're receptive to the physical energy she's putting out. The touch might be brief, but it carries a lot of weight, as it's her body's way of communicating that she's open to taking the connection beyond words. What's important to note is that these touches won't be overly assertive. They're gentle invitations, designed to invite you to match the energy and see if you reciprocate psychologically. Mirroring is a powerful indicator of rapport and attraction. If a woman is mirroring your body language, she's subconsciously signaling that she's in sync with you. This can be something as subtle as adjusting her posture to match yours, using similar hand gestures, or even adopting a similar tone of voice. When attraction is present, this mirroring behavior increases as the woman tries to align herself with you on a deeper level. This doesn't just happen in romantic or intimate settings, it can happen in casual conversations too. Mirroring creates a sense of closeness, signaling that she is comfortable with you and feels connected. If you catch her subtly mimicking your movements or posture, it's a strong sign that her mind is moving past surface-level interactions and is beginning to think about a more intimate connection. The eyes are often referred to as the windows to the soul, and they can reveal a lot more than we might realize. One of the most noticeable signals of attraction is pupil dilation. When someone is sexually or romantically interested, their pupils naturally dilate, becoming larger. It's a physiological reaction that can happen without any conscious effort. If you notice that her pupils seem wider than usual when she's looking at you, this could be a sign that her brain is processing heightened emotional or physical arousal. This is often involuntary, as the body is drawn to things it finds attractive, and her brain is signaling that her attention is fully on you. A quick glance at her eyes and the right lighting could reveal this subtle shift, which can tell you more than words ever could about how she's feeling in that moment. While brief, eye contact can indicate interest. Prolonged eye contact often signals a deeper emotional or sexual connection. When a woman locks eyes with you for an extended period, it goes beyond simple acknowledgement. It's an intimate, unspoken way of creating a bond. Eye contact is a sign of vulnerability and trust, and when someone feels attracted to you, they will often look at you longer, allowing their gaze to linger as if trying to draw you into their world. This sustained eye contact can make the interaction feel more intense and charged. It's important to note that prolonged eye contact isn't always overt. It can be subtle, with her holding your gaze just a little bit longer than usual, and it may be accompanied by softening her facial expressions. If she holds your gaze without quickly looking away, it's a strong signal that her interest is growing beyond just casual attraction. This one may seem trivial, but laughter is a powerful tool for fostering connection. When a woman laughs at your jokes, especially if they're not that funny, it's often a sign of attraction. It's not that she's pretending to find you funny. Rather, it's her subconscious way of validating your presence, showing you that she enjoys being around you. Laughter can also serve as a form of flirting, where she's signaling that she's emotionally engaged and comfortable with you. In some cases, her laughter might even carry a playful, flirtatious edge, especially if she's responding to humor that's a little more daring or cheeky. If she's laughing easily at your comments, it could be an indication that her emotional walls are coming down and she's beginning to feel more connected on a deeper level. When a woman is sexually or romantically interested, she will often go out of her way to pay attention to you in a way that feels different from how she interacts with others. This could involve asking thoughtful questions, remembering small details about your life, or showing a heightened sense of curiosity about you. Her attention is more focused, and she might seem genuinely invested in getting to know you on a personal level. This attentiveness signals that her mind is engaged and that she's interested in building a stronger connection. She might be observing your reactions, noticing how you speak, and analyzing your emotions as a way of gauging your compatibility and potential for a deeper relationship. These small, consistent acts of attentiveness are subtle but powerful ways that she signals her interest, and attraction. Compliments are an easy way to show appreciation. But when a woman is attracted to you, her compliments tend to become more personal and specific. Rather than just commenting on your appearance or general traits, she might compliment aspects of your personality or character that she finds particularly appealing. For instance, she might say things like, "I love how confident you are," or "There's something really calming about the way you carry yourself." These personalized compliments aren't just meant to make you feel good, they also serve as signals that she's not just noticing the surface-level aspects of you. She's taking the time to observe and appreciate the deeper qualities that make you unique, which is often a sign of sexual or romantic interest. Proximity is a key indicator of attraction. If a woman wants to be close to you, she will naturally find ways to do so, whether it's standing or sitting closer than necessary, adjusting her position so she's in your line of sight, or making an effort to be near you in social settings. These actions show that she's comfortable and seeks to be around you more. She may also engage in nonverbal cues that encourage closeness, like leaning in when you speak or angling her body toward yours. These gestures are designed to reduce the physical distance between you, making the interaction feel more intimate and connected. If she's making a concerted effort to be physically closer to you, this is a clear sign that she's interested in pursuing a deeper connection. By recognizing these additional signals, you'll be able to better understand the full range of psychological cues a woman may exhibit when her attraction has moved beyond the casual phase. Each of these signs, when observed together, creates a powerful narrative that suggests she's emotionally and physically engaged with you. As you become more attuned to these behaviors, you can navigate your interactions with a deeper awareness, enhancing your ability to connect and engage meaningfully.